right. Fish on, fish on. Yes! That feels like quite a decent fish too. Now then, and welcome back to another episode of Adventure Fishing UK. Today I'm just out on the canal for a couple of hours. Do you know when you just feel like heading out fishing just for a bit? I wasn't sure whether or not to make a video, but I thought, you know what, I'll just bring you guys along with me. Just need to clear the mind, just get a bit of fresh air. I've not been able to get out fishing as much as I'd like to lately, so this video could be quite a short one. But today I'm going to fish a place that I found originally using Google Maps. This is only the second time I've ever been here. There's a really nice canal basin structure, so I did find this on maps. I was looking on maps for another place to fish today, but I reminded myself of this one. I saw this one and I was like, you know what, I'm going to head back there and try catch some more fish. Second time I've ever been here. The first time I only used dead baits. So I will just show you a little edit of that previous trip. If you don't want to watch that, or if you've already seen that video quite recently, it was a while ago so you shouldn't have done, then skip to this timestamp here. But for now, enjoy this and then we'll get back fishing here today. So quickly before we get to that, I will apologise. I accidentally turned my GoPro off rather than on for the first fish that I caught that day. Oh, I just missed that whole fight on camera. I can't believe it. Look, it was a really good fight. Look what I just landed. Oh, big old pike. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. I'm such an idiot. So I've just caught out of nowhere this lovely 11-pound 10 in the net, so probably just shy of a double. This lovely canal pike from the Lancaster Canal. New spot, never fished here before. I'm a bit gutted I missed the fight on camera, but there you go. I've got one on. Yeah, just saw my line shooting across. It feels like a good fish. Oh, I'll get this one on camera, don't worry. Not quite as big as the last, I don't think, but it's still a nice fish. Only just casted this rod out. Yes! Got it. Fish number 2 of the day, taking on the smaller bait on the smaller rod. Came right after casting out actually. Didn't take long at all. Second fish of the day, nowhere near the same size as the last, but at least I caught the fight on GoPro, eh? Please will you bring me that net? Do you want to get it for me? Goes a bit longer if you need it to. Oh, it's fighting this one. Quick, just get it, get it, get it, get it. Scoop it up. Hey, thank you very much. You're a hero. It's not a bad fish, that. Third fish of the day. It's just in between the first and the second in size. Bigger than the second, but quite a lot smaller than the first. Lovely pike. It's so nice just to be out here catching them on this new stretch of canal. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little summary. Today, lure fishing is on the agenda. I'm going to try cover a bit of ground, fish in that basin. I'm on my way there now, and then maybe just try this canal here. I don't know what this is going to be like. Only a short trip, as I said before, but hopefully I'll catch a fish. If I catch one fish, then I will be happy, because this time of year especially, I've found, now it's getting a bit colder, I have to fish for longer to get the same results as I might do in, say, spring or autumn. So the weather is going to be a big challenge today. It is going to be really wet, it's really windy. I've just found a little still bit to film this for you now, but yeah, it's going to be pretty brutal today. So you'll have to bear with me, maybe with a bit of wind noise, but I'll do what I can. If you do enjoy this video, then please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more, drop a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So my setup for the day, as per usual at the moment, is the rigged and ready Predator rod paired with the RR3000. And then we have the rigged and ready 33-pound braid on there. And down to the business side of things, we have the Rapala X-Rap Otis. So I do like these. I usually prefer the pitos with the paddle tail, but now it's winter, a curly tail could really make the difference. This is a very natural pattern. I'm going to be fishing some quite clear water today, that's why I went for this. And with this particular lure, I always tuck the hook in just down there into the tail so it doesn't get tangled. Solid choice for the day, I reckon. Hopefully a small one or a big one would take this, and it's going to give us a good chance at some fish. Right, just having my first few casts now. So excited to get going. I've not been fishing in a good while. My aim for now is just to get this lure about a bit, cover quite a lot of water. I do think these pike today are going to be a bit more fired up than usual because it has been cold and now it's just got a bit warmer. So I'm just going to try and cover as much ground as I can with this lure. Quite a fast retrieve, maybe a bit faster than I need to, but I'm just going to try and find the fish and see where they're held up. So what we have in front of us here is pretty much the main pool. I say pool, it's just sort of a weird way to describe part of the canal, but basin, I suppose basin's the word I'm looking for. This is the main basin, so if I am going to catch a big fish today, probably going to be in here, although afterwards I will head on round that corner and do a bit of exploring on a stretch of canal I've never seen before, which could be quite fun. Just about 10 minutes in now, not so much as a nibble, but I'm just going to try send a few casts just up alongside this boat because pike love boats, don't they? They love a good bit of shelter, a good bit of cover, a good old boat to hide under. Right, fish on, yes! That feels like quite a decent fish too. Oof, that does feel like a nice one. Oh, please don't come off. Please don't come off, that's not a bad way to start. Get in. Let's get this net open. Well, I think I definitely exaggerated that fish. It did feel bigger, but it's not small. It's not a small one. And he's in the net. Get in. Come on. Well, there we go. First fish of the day. It didn't take long really at all. Only about 5 or 10 minutes. What a great way to start. Let's get back in there. This pike is a nice fish. Just giving it its fair little rest because it did put up a good fight, but the colours on it, just insane. Look at that. Well, what an outstanding result that was. I'm so pleased just coming out on a short session to be catching a fish like that after about 10 minutes. So I'm not going to waste any more time because I know some much bigger fish live in here. So now we'll go and try and catch one. Well, that pike did put up a very good account of itself, I'd say. Real good scrap for a little fish. Although it can be a bit disappointing sometimes pulling a fish in after it feels a lot bigger than it is and seeing that it's quite small. It's also nice that you've had a pike that's really sort of stuck up for itself and had a good go back at you. And yes, before you say it, I am quite prone to getting overexcited about fish too, so if ever I say, oh, big fish, chances are it's probably not, but I do get caught in the moment. Just heading round to the next little stretch now. What on earth's this contraption? Looks like some sort of wood chipper or something, I don't know. Let me know if you know. Always interested about this sort of thing. So another good thing about using Google Maps when you're fishing is you can have a quick look and you can see how far away things like bridges are and places where boats are likely to be, and that can be a really useful resource. Well, what a cool little feature this is. Just gotta hope there's gonna be a pike under it because usually pike do like structure like this, don't they? It looks like there's some deeper walls and stuff just off the other side. Fingers crossed. Nope, nothing under that bridge unfortunately, so I think it's time to call it a day for me. Well, it's a bit of a shame we've not managed any more fish, but to be honest, it is difficult at this time of year, and just to come down for an hour and have a fish, I am happy with that. And I hope this video shows to you, and the start of this video, the first time I came and had all those fish on the dead baits, how powerful a tool Google Maps can be when you are fishing. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, you know the score by now, and hopefully I'll see you for the next video.